Hello everybody and welcome to JGod Gaming. Today's video is part of the series called You Pick the Class, and today's class we're going to be looking at is the MP40. And the class setup we'll be using is directly from the comment section. You can see it's Airborne Escalation, MP40, Rapid Fire, Suppressor, Extended Mag, C4, Stun Grenade, Recon Plane, Care Package, Emergency Airdrop. I did make two changes to the class, and the reason being is the score streaks, I just didn't like those. And the reason being is that when you wait around for Care Package, you're just waiting around too long, and that ends up slowing down the pace of the game and the whole reason you're running Airborne. The other thing I changed was putting an S-Mine in instead of a C4, just because I've never used C4. And I wasn't going to start now. I think I have 3 kills from blowing up other people's C4. But for the class in today's video, you're going to see me using is Airborne with Escalation, the Son of Mars variant with MP40, Rapid Fire, Suppressor, Extended Mags, S-Mine, and that Flashbang. So I actually have 2 different gameplays for you. One is against a team of 3 Master Prestige, kind of sweaty, try-hard players. End up pulling off the win. I don't go great KD-wise, but then I do follow it up with an amazing match where I absolutely destroy the enemy team, and probably the best way to actually use this weapon with this specific class setup. If you enjoy the video at any point or like any of the tips in the gameplay, remember to hit that like button. I do have a goal of 200 likes for this video, so if we can hit that, I'd be very appreciative of that. Also, if you're brand new to the channel, I typically do all kinds of different Call of Duty content, related news, in-game updates, best class setups, tips to improve, as well as subscriber breakdowns. If any of that sounds interesting, make sure you subscribe with those notifications on by ringing that bell. So let's go ahead and get into it. One of the biggest advantages by running Airborne is the faster movement, but the key is to really being able to shoot while hip firing. So I would have recommended maybe putting steady aim on this class, because a lot of the gunfights you're going to get in, you're going to be at point blank, you're going to be running around corners, you're going to put yourself in bad positions. So that's why generally Airborne is not a good class that I recommend. I go ahead and melt this guy, I have the suppressor on, so I stay off the minimap, run through, get tons of tags, and you're going to actually see that my teammates are getting demolished. And at a certain point, I try to like hone in my skills and tone it up a little bit and make sure I actually get in a position to actually win some of these gunfights. Right here, I threw that little flashbang, and that's a mistake of playing a little bit too much BO4. I didn't make too many mistakes in those gameplay, but obviously if you played that game and your healing mechanic, it does throw off your gameplay just a little bit. I'm pushing it around over here. I know my teammate's on the left. I see that teammate with the shield, so I know this guy's up here. I really kind of want to push smartly, and I see how my enemies go. So I'm going ahead and pushing through spawn, knowing that they're going to be coming around. Absolutely melt. I have my finger on the hair trigger, ready to go. As soon as they come around, I end up shooting them, and I'm getting double bouncing Betty. The guy actually has 2 bouncing Bettys there. Coming out of spawn, I can actually read the minimap. I know that the guy's inside that building, so when I come around, I'm already pre-firing. I'm taking advantage of that hip fire while I'm sprinting. End up shooting that guy. Teammate ends up killing him. And I come through looking at where people are actually at. I put a little S-Mine there just to cover that backside and see if I can get help here. The teammate with the shield, he's not really moving around, but he does clean up the kill. I back up a little bit, try and take this guy out. Teammate gets the assist, or I get the assist on the teammate. And then I pretty much kind of hang out in the area. It looks like the spawns are about to flip, and it looks like they're coming up on this right side. I'm just kind of waiting it out, see where they're at, and I end up getting a little bit pinched since I'm in the middle, and I end up getting destroyed. And I break one of my mistakes that I normally do is just kind of stay out of the middle. But a lot of times when you're running around fast, I kind of thought that that was the position to be in based off how the map control was, but we lost that map control real quick. End up getting shot across mid-map. The guy just camping in the window. So that's one thing you got to be aware of, especially when you have this faster paced mentality. You want to take advantage of the gameplay as quick as possible. I could just play like how I do with every other division, but then what would be the point of running Airborne, right? So at this point, I know we don't have map control. I'm trying to peek there just because my teammate was shooting there. I come around, I see the guy's laying there. I come around, and teammate already killed him, and now he ran back around the other side. So now I got the flames on my side, knowing that they can't position through there. I do see a guy just spawning in there, end up shooting him, go ahead and clean up the other guy. And that's the advantage of having the suppressor on. The guy ran right into the flames, easy kill there. Not on my kill, but one of my teammates ended up getting that kill. We're starting to regain control. The enemy team is still united, so they're communicating and they're positioned the right way. We'll go ahead and close that gap, and that's what you can do with Airborne. You can actually close the gap a lot of different times and actually get some little kills here. Right here I'm raiding, and ideally if I already had ordnance, I would already cycle through my streaks almost twice. On these types of streaks, I would be clearing people out, and then I dive, get killed, and then I get shot from the guy in the window. Even though this gameplay isn't that amazing or that impressive, the reason why I want to include it is because every once in a while I get a comment saying, well, how about if you go against tryhards? Well, in reality, you just do what you do when I'm talking about these videos. But if you're going against tryhards, your KD is just going to be a little bit lower, because tryhards just are a little bit smarter, they have better gun skill. So your KD and your score per minute will drop probably slightly, just a little bit. You're not going to be able to dominate and have the control of the map that you want, because you can't expect to go up against top tier players and obviously dominate everyone at every level. That's why pros KDs are right around the 1 KD when they actually go against other pros. So right here I'm running through spawn, trying to get a kill here, clean up, and then I get shot guy looking back in his spawn. The guy didn't know I was there. They don't have a recon up. I know the guy's up top. So I got to kind of position, and you got to make a lot of quick reflex decisions when you're actually running around with the suppressor and airborne and you're trying to get these hip fire kills. So you really got to just play it smart. Obviously, like I was saying, is that when you go against tryhard players, it's just going to be a little bit harder. You're not going to do quite as well, but that's fine. You're not expected to do a 10 KD and drop a V2 rocket on tryhard sweats. You're expected to go a little bit over even, maybe go a little bit more than that, because you're going to kill a lot of their teammates that just aren't that good. When you go against a team of 3, you expect that KD to come down just a little bit more. I'm pushing through the spawn. Look at my teammates are pushing with me. I go ahead and shoot this guy. I go ahead and get that kill, and then go ahead and kind of wait right here, make sure I get that full health. I'm not sure which way this guy wants to push, but I'm ready. Go ahead and take him out. Pretty easy kill there. Now you can see that with this mentality, it's good, especially for a score per minute. If you're just trying to get a quick score per minute, this class is amazing because you run through those tags, you hit fire, you get a lot of kills, and you're able to rack up that score as fast as possible. And you're definitely going to see it in the next match, which ends in like 3 minutes. So I'm going to cut that one so you'll actually see the entire match, but it's going to be really quick. I'm going to get over 25 kills in a TDM match, and you're going to see how impressive the gun can actually be when you position things the right way. And as I normally do when I call in the fighter pilot, I'm looking at where people are. I see this guy's kind of creeping in on me. I wasn't able to kill him, so I know he's right here. I'm just waiting. As soon as he comes out, I go ahead and shoot, but he doesn't even know I fired my weapon. I come around, get another tag, and I know that the enemy team is on the other side. So I push through, and that guy already threw the nade. I finish him off. I have to sacrifice myself. The guy threw the nade. Bad timing on my end. I end up getting killed by Shaq, who threw that nade, and that's part of that team of 3 guys. So they're obviously out. They're kind of pissed probably that I'm racking up a little bit of score on them. He killed by another nade, and that's just kind of bad timing. Normally I probably would have been on that right side, but my teammate was positioned there. And a lot of times you just have to go with the flow and see kind of where people are at. It looks like we got a little bit of map control, but we do have a lot of people on this right side. So I'm pushing through the right side, end up getting shot right there, and there ends up being a 3rd guy. There's a guy that got killed, the guy in the back, and the guy on the right. So it's just kind of a lot of people on one side at once, and you can see we get the victory, 23-9. Not amazing by any means, but you're going to see this next gameplay. If you're enjoying so far, I would definitely stick around. Remember to hit that like button. Again, a goal 200. If you can help me out with that, be very appreciative. And go ahead and subscribe if you're still watching, because you're probably enjoying the commentary. In this actual gameplay, you're going to see the ideal scenario that you actually get to use this class. The downside with using this class, like I said, if you're going against people that are posted up, you're probably going to get melted because of the distance and all that type of stuff. But this one, it works really well. If you can stay in the spawn, know where people are at, have enough recon planes to get that map awareness, you're going to see that the suppressor absolutely helps. I come around here, get a nice little flank. The guy doesn't know I'm there. I take him out, and then I don't even got to reload because I have the escalation on. Go ahead and take that guy out. Still don't have to reload. Running around spawn, habit, I'm reloading. But I come through spawn, go ahead and take this guy out. Some guy had resistance on. That really kind of ruined the entire flow of this. I wasn't sure where this guy went. I was looking around, okay, where did he go? But since he has resistance on, he knows exactly where I'm at. But I'm kind of running around spawn. Go ahead and take this guy out. And then I'm just going and streaking. I continue to streak. They don't know I'm there. The only guy who really has an issue is that resistance guy who continues to know exactly where I'm at. And they continue to spawn in that one spot. And you're going to see I actually just light them up. I already have a significant amount of kills. I go ahead and start taking these guys out. This is a poorly designed map. But overall, this is how you're going to want to use this class setup. You're going to want to be deep in their spawn, running through people, continuing to fire, get that auto reload, and just continue to melt enemies and them not know exactly where you're at. And unfortunately, the biggest counter to any suppressor is actually a guy running resistance. So you're going to see that that guy ends up getting kind of in the way where he knows kind of where I'm at. Even though I have a suppressor on, there's no way that that guy jumping around the corner knew exactly where I was unless he had resistance on. I don't know if that was the guy that had resistance, but overall, they knew exactly where I was. Even though I killed his teammate, he kind of saw where the bullets were coming from. Ended up killing that guy. Got to keep the momentum. That's the key with this kind of perk. You got to have that momentum where you keep running through spawn and absolutely destroy people. You can see the resistance guy continues to hinder my ability to read the map properly. So I come in around over here. I know that I can go ahead and get him from behind. I take that guy out. Ends up being a little too many shots, and the spawns flip. So now I got to push all the way around this left side, knowing that they're probably up mid, and they're going to be coming out of spawn. This map has some atrocious spawns because they're so small, the spawn locations. There's not a little bit of side spawns to help carry that out. You go ahead and kill that guy, and I just continue to streak. And right here, I end up getting killed. I didn't expect another guy to be there because on this map, the enemies look exactly like stationary people on the side of the map. So I call in my fighter plane again. Go ahead and end up destroying these guys. And this is the playstyle really you can do. The downside is you do put yourself in a bad position because I'm running forward. I'm trying to get those kills, trying to continue that feed, continue that momentum, but it'll backfire for you, especially if someone's posted up like that guy was. So as I come around the corner here again, I got that S-line to cover my back, end up taking that guy out, end up shooting another guy. For some reason, the distance, I'm just not landing the shots. I go ahead and get the full reload already. I come around the corner. I clean up one more guy that my teammate was getting engagement with. We get an assist exchange there, so the teammate got the kill. And then I go ahead and know that they're already back in the other spawn. I can see where my teammate is, so I'm pushing up this left side, going to try and get another flank. The guy doesn't know I'm there. The resistance guy ends up kind of messing up my little map awareness there. I come up, go ahead and take this guy out, and then I got to go and rotate, and there's another resistance guy. And it continues to be a theme, like I said. I had to re-rotate, not knowing exactly where they were at. Call another fighter plane, and that's why the fighter plane is so overpowered. I know I've mentioned it in other videos, as long as you know how to call it in the right way. I haven't used it too much on this map, so I didn't feel too confident with it, but overall I'm just going and absolutely destroying this enemy team, getting them in spawn. They're running out. This guy's AFK. This is a real guy. Couldn't tell, his name wasn't even popping up. It's crazy how they've decided to design this map. I come through here, try to help clean up that. I'm getting so many assists on this map, and I'm getting another kill. That's a triple kill. And I come around knowing that I'm going to have some teammate support here. So I've been able to show off this particular class setup. I'm sure this is how the guy wanted to use it. Maybe with the C4, he would have thrown in, got some little easy kills that way. If you haven't already listed your class down in the comments section, make sure you go ahead and do that on this video. If you did enjoy the video anyway, remember to hit that like so we can go ahead and get to 200 likes. Remember to subscribe if you're new to the channel, and go ahead and make sure you got those notifications on by ringing that bell. We'll see you guys all in the next one. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. Thank you for watching, and as always, have a great day.